Alejandro Sandoval coming off a win over Roosevelt Hazelwood in the semifinals. Before that, he fought for the welterweight title, losing effort to Wes Blackwell. That's before he got the biggest win of his career, a knockout victory in the first round of the current champion, Dwayne DeRacha. So that could be a very interesting thing if Sandoval were to win this and take on... Oh, they both go for head kicks at the same time. McIlvane's plans. These two fighters are exciting. They like to stand up. They have knockout power. 3 TKO or knockout wins for Alejandro Sandoval out of his 5. McIlvane, all of his fights, all 4 of his wins are via knockout or TKO. He's gone to a decision, lost once. Everything else has been finished. Sandoval, 2 decision wins, both early in his career. We're talking like HCL 8 and HCL 10, because after that he went on a 4-fight losing streak, was not having a good time, and then took a fight on last-minute notice against Dwayne DeRacha and got a knockout win that just rejuvenated his career.
Good for him.
And Sandoval is doing... He's now in the co-main event picture. He's in the title. He's in talk about the title picture. It's amazing. It's a way. It's everything. You know, it's never too late to put a boost into your career and to make it big in HCL. If you win your fights.
I mean, look at Van fights. Ben McGurk, he going from that.
Yeah, Ben McGurk is showing he's doing well. I mean, that's the thing. It's with these contender tournaments, they're the great equalizer. You win. You impress enough to get in. You win 2 fights, and then you're fighting for a title. And that's how it works here in HCL. It's a great way. You know, it encourages not just to win, but to win in impressive fashion, to win in an exciting fashion. Be one of the 4 fighters that the office wants to feature in a tournament. And that's what these guys are doing. That's the opportunity they were given, and they're taking it and run with it. One of these 2 fighters is going to take on Dwayne DeRacha at HCL 55. That's as simple as that. They're down to just one of these 2 guys versus Dwayne DeRacha, our new welterweight champion. And I gotta say, either one of these 2 are going to put a great fight up against Dwayne DeRacha.
I believe that.
Who is seemingly, even though he just defeated Wes Blackwell, a well-deserved and long-time champion. You know, I think we're starting to see a couple of dents in the armor of Dwayne DeRacha. He's not as unbeatable as he used to be in his earlier fights, but again, he's the champion again. You got to just prove that you can beat the champion.
Yeah.
And we go to the end of our first round. Very action-packed there. McIlvane looks to be doesn't seem to have too much damage done.
Yeah, neither of them seem super hurt.
Yeah, looks like Dr. Baker is taking care. I didn't see him there. Oh, underneath the eye. I didn't even see there was any damage there.
All you need to do is score. You score with that takedown. You score with your jab.
Let's take a look at what brought us to the end of this first round. We saw a head kick almost land by Sandoval, and there he is. That both. You know, I would have said that Sandoval had the reach advantage on McIlvane, but McIlvane was the one who actually connected with that head kick when they both threw at the same time. That's an interesting thing. I think he got the angle on that one.
No kidding.
And, flying knee attempt, and actually, Sandoval properly blocked it.
He is not as good as you.
Here we go. That's Mrs. Ed.
Mrs. Ed back again.
I understand she's giving out free milking again.
Are you ready?
Oh, she is personally.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, on behalf of the Sexy Stable, one of her specialties.
That's fair, yeah.
Push forward, don't retreat. Nice body kick.
And we go, they are laying into each other right off the bat here in the second round. Nice head kick, again blocked by Sandoval. Oh, nice combination. And ends with the inside leg kick just to weaken the base of McIlvane. Good push kick with the rear leg. Sandoval, a southpaw lefty. So they're going to be fighting for that outside position with Sandoval's right foot. Woo! And McIlvane's left, but McIlvane clocks him with a big punch, and he lays it in, but then covers up. I think he was worried about the retaliation. He knows how tough of an opponent Sandoval is. He can lay it in.
Oh, shit.
Oh, another big stiff right hand.
This might be
Sandoval
it here.
walks right into it. That was like 2 cars going at full speed. McIlvane's fist and Sandoval's face met in the middle, and it was damaging. Can the postal worker out of Ohio successfully deliver?
The shot heard around the world, said over there.
Right, yeah. And Sandoval definitely on the defensive. He just able to reverse it into the guard of McIlvane. None of these fighters really too, again, not to say they're not accomplished on the ground, but they wouldn't consider the ground game their
bag of tricks. I don't know.
Yeah, their main strength. I mean, obviously you can't really go through here in HCL without having a well-rounded game, and they're going to stand up again. I think that's going to suit both fighters a little bit more. Give each of the fighters a chance to try to catch a breath, but neither of them really able to because they were just reversing one another. Oh, nice combination. Sandoval's hands getting lower and lower a little bit. It worries me that should worry you if you're pulling for Sandoval in this one. He might be getting a little bit tired, a little fatigued. We're at 48 seconds left in the second round. Oh, and McIlvane still going at the same speed. And again, going to the clinch is Sandoval. He's got a good Muay Thai background that includes a very strong clinch game, clinch striking. He's just all about controlling the head, controlling the neck, and just being able to move your fighter. If you have a good clinch game like that, that's going to be the end of the second round. If you have a good clinch game like a fighter like Sandoval has, you can control your opponent. You can move him around the cage or the ring, wherever you're fighting him, with relative ease, with just using momentum, using your own...
Sliding in.
Yeah, not even using any strength. Like your opponent will be struggling, and you can use that movement to help you and to just move him into an off-balance position and strike with a knee.
Or a leg or a knee.
A leg or a knee. Or possibly an elbow. I think Sandoval has proven that he's got deadly elbow strikes.
Yeah.
He knocked out Dwayne Derecha with an elbow from the ground position that got him back into the title picture.
Take a couple deep breaths. Look me in the
And we're going to see if he will get yet another title shot, or will Ed McIlvane get his first ever championship title shot here in HCL.
Are you ready to fight? Are you ready?
And it really is great to see that the equalizer that is the Contender tournaments are
go.
bringing in new blood. You know, we have Stinkwater and Aaron Blue fighting. Neither of them have ever had a title shot before, so it's nice to see that.
Fresh blood.
Yeah, exactly. We're
rewarding lockers, you know.
Exactly. We're rewarding big wins and impressive wins, and why not? You know, you don't want to have it just be an arbitrary decision of who gets a title shot. You have to earn it. Yeah. Same as these two. They've earned it in their first round of the tournament by defeating Tracy Rhea and Roosevelt Hazelwood, respectively. And now only one can get the next title shot. The other will have to just wait and hope that they're selected for yet another title tournament, or contender tournament, excuse me. Nice knee blocked by McIlvane. I think he knows that this is not a good place to be. He's going to have to spin off that cage. Again, that octagon-like structure, it is not comfortable to be up against. It is basically it's the same as material as a chain link fence. Oh, McIlvane right to the ear. That's gotta just mess with his equilibrium. And again, Sandoval immediately goes right to the clinch. They are going at each other here. And again, goes right to the clinch. Spins him off. Oh, nice knee. Oh, goes right to the face. How did McIlvane survive that one? That is a deadly knee. Big left hook. Oh, they're really turning it on. This is the last gasp. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this fight. They got to pull out all the stops. It's such a close fight. I can't say.
Oh, shit.
Nice. Oh, he came back with a left hand. They are just going for they're swinging for the fences now. It's all home run strikes. You don't want to leave it in the hands of the judges, especially if it's a close fight. You don't want it to be thinking that you might have it won and then give it up. Minute 30 to go, 90 seconds to go in this fight. This fight has just turned up to 11 in the last 2 minutes. In the last round, to be exact. Sandoval going for the clinch. Oh, nice elbows.
That was
two
close.
Big elbows. I know that'll cut him open, but I mean, this late in the fight, you can't worry about stopping for a cut. Oh!
Jesus fucking Christ!
Ed McIlvane with the most disgusting knockout I think we have ever seen from him. McIlvane through one eye. You can see how swollen that was. Let's see what it was. He spins off.
Jesus.
Oh, Okay, that's what it was.
Oh, God.
He waits. He gets out of range. The movement and the speed. McIlvane just was a step quicker the entire fight. He gets out of range. Sandoval overthrows that left hand, and McIlvane swarms in and cracks him right on the jaw. Night. And it might as well be 3 a.m. because Alejandro Sandoval is asleep. He is up somehow.
5 seconds of the third round.
Fuck.
What a fight that ended up being.
What a
Big knockout by Ed McIlvane. And you know who might have just taken notice of that finish is the champion, Dwayne Derecha. That is your next title fight, HCL 55.